Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Piper Report. To start things off, I do want to apologize for not really doing any videos this week. I have just started a new job, and I've been working Monday through Friday, roughly 11-hour shifts. And I confess, when I get home, I am quite tired, and I didn't really feel like doing any videos. However, I will do one tonight and a few tomorrow, and I'm not really sure where to begin because there were three main articles I saw today that I found interesting. One of them is this, which is the one I'm about to do. The other one was I forgot now. The other one was Stephen Colbert allegedly apologizing to Trump. I say allegedly because, well, I think it's all for ratings, but he basically admitted it was for ratings. I guess a brief, just kind of overview of that. So the new show was Roseanne, or rather the reboot of the show Roseanne, garnered 18 million viewers, which is insanely high. And Roseanne is a diehard Trump supporter. And what Colbert said was that this kind of demonstrated that there is a huge conservative movement in the country that are tired of the same old left-leaning politics, left-leaning news shows, left-leaning comedy shows. So he said he wants to try to garner some of those conservative viewers. So he said, I'm sorry, Trump, you are a good president, and we can agree that CNN lies. Now, there's probably more into it than that. I mean, it's probably just a publicity stunt. He's trying to get more viewers like he basically said he was. He's not really sorry about anything regarding Trump. But yeah, I found it interesting. Maybe we'll cover it more tomorrow. And then the third article, and I'm not sure on an update with this one. Actually, I'll be honest. I mean, I really won't probably do these videos tomorrow because I'm doing them now. But the third one was Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the hospital doing emergency heart surgery. Now, I didn't really read into that article that much, but I did see it. Hopefully he pulls through. Whether you agree or disagree with his political opinions, I mean, Arnie seems like a nice guy, and he probably had some of the best action movies, especially in the 90s and 2000s. I had a debate once, or not really a debate, kind of just a conversation with one of my old high school friends on which actor had the best action movies, and we had like Mel Gibson in there, and we had Bruce Willis, and in the end, we concluded that it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, I digress. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Anyways, judge grants nationwide right to abortion to illegal immigrant minors. Yes, you heard that correctly. A federal judge ordered the Trump administration late Friday to grant pregnant illegal immigrant girls in U.S. custody unfettered access to abortions, ruling they have a constitutional right to the procedure. No, they don't, because illegal immigrants do not have constitutional protected rights. If they did, they would be able to vote because they would be a nationalized citizen. Only U.S. citizens have constitutional protected rights. This is more of the activist judges trying to usurp the executive authority, which is the Trump administration. And it's dumb because we see this all the time, especially with the 9th District Circuit Court of Appeals. They are just completely rigged with hardcore left-leaning activist judges. It's unreal. But Judge Tanya Chutkin, an Obama appointee, of course, to the U.S. District Court, who has been a thorn in the side of the Trump administration in several major cases, said that the government has been creating too many hurdles in the path of the teen girls. The government's backers had warned of the dangers of abortion tourism, predicting teen illegal immigrants would come to the U.S. to take advantage of more relaxed abortion laws here than in their home countries. Here's what the judge said. This court will not sanction any policy or practice that forces vulnerable young women to make such a choice. Okay, so let's dissect this. First off, they're not really vulnerable young women. They would only be vulnerable if they were raped. Or if, well, I guess, how else could they become pregnant unless they were raped? I mean, in terms of voluntary versus involuntary. If they partaked. If they were involved, we'll make it easy. If they were involved in some type of sexual activity, and as a result and a consequence, they became pregnant, that is on them. That is on them and not on the government, not on the court. They are not vulnerable because they chose to do that themselves. If they were forced into sex, became pregnant, okay, maybe we could have an argument. But the argument would still kind of fall flat because they are not U.S. citizens and thus they do not have the constitutional protected rights and liberties that normal, everyday U.S. citizens have. The judge, of course, Santos Trump, has to disagree, has to try to usurp his authority like we see that every single time he does an action, but she's wrong on this. She's wrong on this. She said in at least one case, a girl seeking abortion came from a country where it would have been illegal, and she would not condemn the girl to have to go back to the blah blah. She granted class action status to all pregnant illegal immigrant teens who came to the U.S. as unaccompanied alien children and imposed a nationwide policy that the government make them aware that they can have abortions and requiring facilitation by government officials. Okay, a couple things with that. The first thing I think of is abortion is a very serious issue. It is a highly, highly debatable issue. People are pro-life, people are pro-choice. Either way, even the pro-choice individuals should not really view abortion as like going in to take a blood test. It's a serious, serious procedure. Now, whether you believe in abortion is irrelevant, but this notion that we can look at abortion and we can kind of laugh at it like it's like having a flu or something. You just have to go to the doctor and actually just get it removed, get it cured, even though I guess that that analogy doesn't work because there is no cure for the common cold or flu, but I digress. But yeah, I mean, it's not something you really just give out. And the reason I'm kind of comparing these two is because with so much heated controversy surrounding abortion rights in this country for legal citizens, saying that illegal citizens or illegal aliens have a constitutional right to abortions is just completely insane. Completely insane. There's so much drama the way it is. Now you want to pass over those rights to people not even supposed to be in this country? I'm sorry that people in foreign countries have tough lives. I am. Nobody is questioning the humanity of these people. I'm sure many of them are good, honest, hardworking people that only want to get ahead. But the truth of the matter is that you cannot give them carte blanche. You cannot give them everything that the U.S. American citizens should have. We have to be a country of laws. We just have to be a country of laws. And when you have activist judges like this, that do this, it tarnishes the reputation of America and just everything the founders believed in. And it's very, very sad that we see these judges continue to usurp the executive branch on so many issues, and they have no business doing it. And I'm done.